Queuing is now the norm at this money changer in Northern Ireland since Britain's shock vote to leave the EU. The pound or sterling is at historic lows, and increasing numbers of Irish shoppers are crossing the border to snag some bargains.
Today I just happened to buy a large item. It was a PC that was priced at home at around €550, and I got it today for 299 sterling. Now, that's a rarity. That probably wouldn't happen too often, but I was happy enough to come up for that.
It's starting to rise, but I'd say come Christmas, especially for the drink, alcohol, I'd say there'd be a huge move up because it's way cheaper up here.
Newry lies just a few miles north of Britain's only land frontier with the European Union. Around 4,500 people cross the border for work each day. But since the June vote, this shopping mall has recorded a 10% boost in traffic from the south.
We would have weekly customers coming across the border anyway, but the frequency of their visits is probably increased, and I think people are coming also from a little further afield.
But other retailers are suffering. Kelly's Hardware is being hit with steeper costs on timber, pipes and machinery, which it imports from the south, and the company's worried about the future.
The fear because of Brexit is what kind of border controls are there going to be? Are there going to be duties, tariffs imposed on a lot of the goods that are both coming in and going back out across the border?
Customs controls on the 500-kilometre British-Irish border were abolished in 1993, helping cross-border trade, movement and friendships to flourish. Today, little marks the border, except the changing colour of the road markings. After decades of sectarian conflict, many fear that when the UK leaves the EU, the return of a hard border will undermine a hard-won peace.